No. Okay, I already read all this. Classic Ood. Shut up. Delta is Kawaki's mom theory. So we've been talking about this a lot more recently. At first, it was a conspiracy theory. As time goes on, it would just be cool if it is. I'm not going to say it's more likely or that it probably is or blah, blah, blah. The anime's not worth a comment. That's hilarious, Gamgo. The anime clears. But from a writer's perspective, there is so much fun stuff they could do if Delta slash Akabi is Kawaki's mom, especially with Amado as well. But the relationships there, and then they can go back to Kawaki's dad, and oh my gosh, there's so much cool, fun narrative stuff they can do there. I have rewrites of it, which are fun. But yeah, Luciano, you have some words of wisdom for us? You can empathize with any villains, even with pure villains. Interesting. Okay. Don't know what that's in relation to, but alright. I meant pure evil. Well, yeah. I assume so. Welcome back.
I was gonna say I think Amato is Kawaki's grandfather.
Yeah. So what would you hope they would do
Or I'll
with
say
that?
theory. I'll say theory.
Yeah. So let's just
I
assume.
mean, honestly, I
Let's assume.
haven't thought about it enough, but
Okay.
I mean,
Let's assume it gets revealed that
yeah.
it just is the case. That's a revelation. So going forwards, what would you like the Boruto series to do with that information? What direction would you like them to go in to play with that, even pay it off?
It's a really good question, but
That they couldn't
I
do
haven't
otherwise.
really thought about it enough. But I mean, if I had to spitball, I mean, that's a good question because I really don't know how they could. Because I mean, but see, but the reason I'll say this, the reason that I think that it's a good chance though, is because how Amado has always like taken a liking to Kawaki in a weird way, kind of. If you know what I mean,
Yeah.
like in multiple, scenarios, he's just like weirdly like wanting to protect him or not. You know what I mean? Like he's concerned about him a lot, or it seems that way. But
Yeah.
Amato, he's a slimy person, so he knows how to hide it.
I agree. And so
But yeah, I can't really answer that though because I haven't thought about it. But
do you think there's any reason why Amado would want to hide this from Kawaki? Well, he clearly seemingly does, but why would you guess that would be, assuming this is true? If you had to make a theory. An interesting
I
question.
mean, honestly, I would say, yeah, it is interesting, but maybe that's just how he is as a person because he's just so manipulative. To me, that's how he seems to me. I don't know if that's how he seems to you, but maybe that's just how his character is.
Yeah.
But it would obviously have to be a deeper meaning. Like I would hope they would stretch it out more and make it you know, but I just don't really know how they could.
But I
But if they
assume,
did do it right, I think it would be a good thing.
yeah, I'm assuming he wouldn't want to manipulate people he actually cared about, people he
Yeah,
actually
but
loved, such as Akabi, assuming he actually loves her. And so if he loves Kawaki, I would assume he wouldn't want to do that unless he needed to for other reasons. Like Naruto, he doesn't love. He's happy that Naruto was able to be useful and defeat Ishiki, seemingly, but yeah.
yeah. So I have. Do you think Amato has Shiba cells? Do you think he implanted them in him too?
Absolutely. I don't see any reality where he wouldn't do that, knowing Amado. Unless you're gonna say it's like a safety
So what do you
precaution,
think that?
or
So
what
like,
is
do
it
you
again?
think maybe he just hasn't awakened anything yet, or like, how is that gonna go? Like, how would they?
Honestly, I can imagine he already has awakened something. Amado's the type that
Yeah, that's what I
would
was gonna
just
say.
never use it if he had it until he needed it and never reveal it. I don't think Ada could see it with her Senrigan either, because you wouldn't be able to see if he has it. Only if he uses it would you know.
Yeah.
She could
Well,
confirm whether or not he has Shibai cells, but
couldn't but couldn't they like sense the chakra? Or could he just like
I
I don't know.
mean, no one else can.
That's like
So
a lot of questions, yeah.
yeah.